Guys, welcome back to another video. Today, as you can tell by the title, we're making wings, macaroni, and I'm debating if we're gonna do corn or carrots or steamed carrots. I'm a big fan of steamed carrots. Okay, been loving that, been loving it. Okay, we're gonna make Wingstop Copycat wings and homemade macaroni. I also made these cookies, so delicious, y'all. And if y'all want the recipe on these cookies, make sure you put it down in the comments, okay? Because these are the best cookies that I've ever made. I've never made homemade cookies. Never. But these right here, gonna make you slap your mama, okay? So if y'all interested in these, make sure you put them down in the comments. And even if you don't put it down in the comments, I might just tell you anyway, okay? So what we have here is we got some drums. We're doing 4 drums. Like I said, I'm a single woman, no kids or anything like that. So this recipe is going to be for it's going to be for 2 servings. I just love to, I love to season with my heart, season with my love. And we're just going to make hot honey wings, okay? I worked at Wingstop, so I'm going to tell you how to tea on Wingstop, okay? What Wingstop does is they don't season the wings. And they don't season their wings prior to frying them because I feel like it's more convenient. Obviously, it's convenient when multiple people across the world are ordering wings at the same exact time, 5-piece, 10-piece, 20-piece, 30-piece. You have to be more convenient. So when people say like Wingstop Copycat, Wingstop don't season their wings prior to frying. They cut the wings are already pre-cut. They take those wings and they just put them in the fryer, fry those wings up crispy, and then they go ahead and add their sauce. In this video, we're going to try a different technique. And the only reason I know that is because I worked at Wingstop, right? We're going to try a different technique. I saw a lot of people basically saying, boil the wings, boil the wings, boil the wings. It's going to make it taste better. They said it's a KFC version, okay? We're going to boil the wings, which I feel like you shouldn't be. I feel like it's just more time, more dishes. Like, what we doing here? Anyway, it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and we're going to boil these wings. What we're going to use to boil them is we're going to use the Italian herb so that we can have some flavor in the wings. This is better than bouillon. I don't know. We're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and cut these wings up so I can show y'all. It's actually wings. Okay, we're going to cut these. I might keep the wing, the little tail on it. But we're going to go ahead and cut these wings. We're going to go ahead and clean these wings. And we're going to go ahead and get them in the water bath so we can start prepping every single thing. I also have some corn in a bag. We're going to go ahead and cut these up. We're going to fry these. It's going to be Wingstop Copycat and also macaroni as well. I'm going to show y'all everything that I have here. So let me go ahead and turn that camera so you can see what it is that I'm doing so that you can follow along. So guys, first thing we're going to do, we're going to start off by chopping these wings. And we're going to cut them right in the middle between obviously the drum and the wing. And we're going to go ahead and cut it right down the middle. Boom. Now you have a full wing. We're going to take another bowl, put to the side. We're going to go ahead and throw that chicken in there. Like I said, some people don't clean their meat. You can do whatever the hell you want with your life, with your food. As long as you ain't serving it to nobody else, you won't be Gucci, okay? So we're going to go ahead and cut that right there. I'm thinking about keeping the wing on, but I might just cut that off. Let's just cut that off because it's probably going to be easier. Let's just go ahead and cut it off. Boom. See how simple it is to make wings, or to cut them. Thought about being a butcher because I like the idea and the thought of cutting them. We're going to go ahead and take this last one. Same thing, cut it right. Very simple. Let's go. Boom. Very simple. Simple, simple, simple. Cut it. Boom. Now you have your flat and you got your drummy drum. Okay. Now, what we're going to do with the drums, we're going to move this way of doing things, but we're going to add some sea salt. Can you see? Make sure you guys can see me well. We're gonna go ahead and add some sea salt to it. I'm gonna go ahead and salt some chicken up. Like I said, if we're trying to get Wingstop wings, we don't really need to season these. This is just extra for no reason. Plus, we're trying a different thing, so all of that. And like I said, use the same hand to, you know, do all that stuff. That same hand. Okay? Use that same hand for every single thing you do. Okay? There's our wings. I'm gonna go ahead and take a medium size pot. We're gonna throw these wings in here, and we're gonna go ahead and add that better than Buon. Buon. I don't know how to say it. Better than Buon. Better than Buon. We're also gonna add a little bit of this well-known brand. Actually, I'm gonna add a little bit of this. I haven't used this yet, but I want to add a little bit of this. Okay, nice, so that it can have flavor. I'm gonna also add this as well. Oh, I broke it. I broke it a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna pop this open. Add a little bit of this to get a little bit of flavor. And people ask me, is cooking my passion? I do not like cooking. Okay, I am not a big fan of cooking meals. However, I would do it because I'm an adult and I have to. You know, people always ask that question, like, Jahia, you like to cook? Not really. No. I just love the creative part of cooking. Cooking has a creative aspect to it that I really enjoy. This with water. There we go. And we're just going to mix up that better than Buon in there. I just really do feel like this pasta really holds the flavor inside of it, you know? So we're going to use these. This is like enough for 2 servings. So that's what we're going to go ahead and put in a pot and have this boiling while both are boiling at the same exact time. Let's with water, and then we're going to get this boiling on the. Go ahead and add our pasta. Some people be like, don't put the pasta in there. I mean, do whatever the hell you want. Like I said, I'm not a chef. I'm not about to tell you how to live your life, and don't tell me how to live mine. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to let that come to a boil. We're going to add a little bit of salt. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and make the actual rub. As you can see, I have all my seasonings right here. We're going to go ahead and make the rub, which I'm so excited for. I have my little bowl right here. Of course, I see I have brown sugar. We have black peppercorn. We got adobo. We have ranch, because obviously you need ranch. We have bacon powder for the wings when we fry them. We have buffalo wing sauce that I might or might not use. This is just in case. We have some chili powder. We have some honey. We have some hot honey. This is from the dollar store. And then we also have some cayenne pepper, some garlic parmesan, because I will be adding garlic parmesan on my wings, and some onion powder. Okay, naturally you would have garlic powder or whatever, but I don't have it here, so we're not going to use it. So what we're going to start off with, let me see if this is open. We're going to start off with, that's a lot, some adobo. Go ahead and put that in there. We're going to do onion powder. This is going to be our rub. And then we're also going to go ahead and make like a sweet, damn, that is about to make me sneeze. We're also going to make a sweet like rub situation, which is why I have all of these liquids right here, right? Ooh, that's strong. Woo! Jesus! Whoa! Hold the hell up. That shit's spicy, babe. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and add some garlic parmesan. I love garlic parmesan. We want some hot honey garlic parmesan wings that we're gonna go ahead and add on here. You can buy this from your local store. This is garlic parmesan all-purpose season by Spice Island. Not sponsored, by the way. We're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of salt. We're gonna add a lot of pepper. Okay, I'm a big pepper fan. Big pepper fan, and I love garlic parmesan wings. I mean, I do like them, um, but I also really like the honey hot is my favorite. So that's what we're gonna add. We're gonna add a little bit of this chili powder. We're gonna add a little bit of chili powder. Okay, okay, it's gonna be spicy, booty hole spicy. Go ahead, put those seasonings to the side, and then we're gonna go ahead and add, I think like 2 scoops of, well, we could do like a scoop and a half actually of, that's a lot of, and mash that up, mix that all around. I ain't gonna lie, that look like this about to burn my booty hole. Like that looks spicy food. So the first thing we want to start off with is some whole milk. Now, the reason why I'm starting off with this is because I bought it and I gotta use it. So we're gonna add a little bit of that because it's a full thing. And yeah, we got some heavy whipping cream that we're gonna go ahead and put inside here as well. Like a quart stick of butter, a little bit of that heavy whipping cream. We also have some of this, this aged, applewood cheese. We can go ahead and add that in there too. We're gonna get that to a little boil. It really don't matter. You can do whatever you want with the food you got. I also got some cream cheese and some yogurt. Like I said, I don't like wasting stuff, so I ain't gonna lie. All this creamy stuff can go inside of the, it can go inside of the pot. I also got some sour. Go ahead and let that come to a nice little simmery. See that butter? Yeah, y'all see it. Y'all see the material. All right. And we're gonna go ahead and let all of that start to dissolve. You kind of see that we have our wings cooking up. We also have our spaghetti is doing its damn thing, okay? And then we have our wings going ahead and they boiling so that we can have some delicious, nutritious wings for dinner and breakfast if you want to eat it tomorrow morning. So yeah. Go ahead and add that. We're gonna also add some of this triple cheddar cheese. Go ahead and put that in here. Okay, this is not your grandma recipe, baby. Don't look for your grandma over here, cause I'm just Jahia. Okay. Oop. See how I'm tearing shit up? Go ahead and slowly whisk that. I ain't gonna lie, this stove is just smoky as hell. It's always the left stoves. They always give you the most problems. Cause like, to me, there is no reason why you should be like smoking that damn bad. Okay, we add a little bit of garlic parmesan. We're gonna go ahead and mix that up. And we're gonna get it a nice little whisk. The flour is just gonna thicken it up, and you want a thick, I don't know about y'all, but I like a thick sauce. Very thick as me. A nice thick, sticky sauce that can stick to my food. So that's what we're doing here. Okay, let's taste. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay. All right, so now we have our pasta. And if you like to waste time, then you probably would have, put it in the ice bath, drained it real good and all those things. We are on a limited time. We hungry, okay? We're gonna go ahead and take our cheese sauce. Go ahead and combine that in there. All right, you got the cheese sauce in there. Like I said, if you want to waste time, do all that al dente stuff, I just tasted it. Go ahead and put that in there. You want a nice creamy, look at that, creamy and delicious mac and cheese. Ooh wee! Your mama can't make it better than me. Anyway, we're gonna add a little bit of sea salt. We're gonna add a little bit of onion powder. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and add some black pepper. Black pepper is just the best. It's life changing. Okay. Add a lot of black pepper. Okay. A lot of it. Until your heart desires. Go ahead and mix that. I'm gonna give it a quick taste. That's really good. Oh my gosh, you can really taste that aged cheese in it, like really, really, really powerful. I'm gonna add a little bit more of this garlic parmesan. I'm gonna add a little bit of the sour cream just to get it a little bit thicker. Just a little bit. Then we're gonna go in with the triple cheddar cheese from Kraft. I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle a little bit on there. Mix that up. Ooh, baby, it's amazing I'm in this place with you. Okay, look at that. Ooh, your mama can't make better cheese than I can. Okay, we're gonna bake this mac and cheese. So we're gonna go ahead, and that's your mac. We're gonna bake this mac and cheese. We're gonna put it in a pan. This is our pan. And then we're gonna go ahead and just drench it right in. Yep. This is like 3-4 servings. I thought, you know what I'm saying? Like I thought it wasn't even gonna be that much. All right, we're gonna put this on 375 until the top of your crust is nice and crispy. Add a little bit more black pepper for me. And then top it off with that same cheese. Delish. Okay. Your granny can't cook better than me. I'm telling you, she cannot. Better than me. These are our wings currently. There's our wings. We're gonna go ahead and pat these dry. Take these out of the little bath that we put them in. And we're gonna pat them dry because it's gonna be popping if the grease. We also gotta use this bowl as a cooking thing. So look at how they look. Take these out, drain that water. They look nice and hydrated. It actually smells really good actually. So let's take these wings out that bath. I'm gonna pat these dry on a piece of cloth. Then we're gonna start frying our wings. So this is how our wings are looking. All right, y'all, so we have our corn. We're gonna go ahead and cut these into small little quarters, and then we're gonna season it. We're gonna do the same thing with the meat. We're gonna meat more tight ass. Oh my gosh. Super duper difficult to cut these into quarters. Wow, that's very difficult. Okay, flavor. Both of these are gonna be the same exact flavor, which is this rub that I created. I'm gonna sprinkle it on both. I'm gonna save a little bit for after. Give it a nice little swish around. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of this chili infused olive oil just to give it a little bit more of a spice. And we're gonna take our hands and we're just gonna go ahead and mix that. Like I said, when Wingstop wings, they really don't season their meat. I saw somebody use baking powder to make it a little bit more flavorful. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add a little bit. Let's give it a little bit of crunch. We're gonna add a little bit to give it a little bit of crunch. I said it's gonna help it with, I don't know how true this is. Like I said, this is not a traditional Wingstop recipe. And because I don't want to cross-contaminate, I'm just gonna go ahead and mix these up with my hands. With my opposite hand. You get lightly seasoned, but we're gonna season after. For the sauce that we're making, we're gonna just go ahead and add this hot honey sauce. I got this from the dollar store, if anybody's wondering. Yeah, something is wrong with this pan, y'all. Seriously. Go ahead and add this. Like, it gets hot really fast. Add this, add a little bit of buffalo sauce. And then, obviously the seasoning so we can keep it in that same realm. For the wings that we're gonna put on there.